We begin with breaking news. An Amber Alert has ended tragically with the discovery of two bodies in West San Antonio. The bodies were found at Tom Slick Park on Highway 151 near Loop 410. This comes after an Amber Alert was issued early this morning for 3-year-old Caden Krieger, believed to be taken by his mother, Savannah. Let's get right to KENS 5 reporter Sue Kalberg with the update the Berry County Sheriff gave just a short time ago. Sue?
Jeremy, I want to set the stage for you a little bit. As you said, we're at Tom Slick Park. In the front of the park, this is the area everybody's most familiar with. It's still a very active scene. The playground there is what the area that most people are familiar with, but the actual crime scene is over that hill in the deep woods. Sheriff Javier Salazar described where this tragic discovery was made this morning.
The bodies right now are in a drainage easement out, so it appears that they left the vehicle and then left on foot from there. I don't know how far the distance is between the two, but it is quite the crime scene is a considerable ways into past the park and into that drainage easement.
Now, the sheriff said that the search for the two began at daybreak after the missing woman's car was discovered here in the park late last night. The frantic search for Savannah Krieger started late yesterday after she picked her young son up, Caden. They were going to a doctor's appointment. The sheriff said relatives became concerned about her because there was a custody battle over the boy. In fact, they were supposed to be in court this morning, but it's important to note she had applied for a protective order on Friday. Now, as the evening wore on, relatives couldn't reach Savannah by phone, and they said that a tracking device that had been installed on her phone had been turned off. Now, the sheriff says when the vehicle was found, it was dark and they couldn't see anything, so they made a promise to come back here at first light. They say a park police officer and some people from the sheriff's office are the ones who were actually in the ditch and looking farther and farther away from the car, and they actually found the two bodies. Salazar said members of the boy's family are with his detectives right now. They're plotting their way forward. Who did this is the big question. Of course, the medical examiner has to rule on the cause and manner of death, but the sheriff said a gun was found near the bodies. Certainly not the outcome anybody wanted. Live at Tom Slick Park in West San Antonio, Sue Kalberg, KENS 5.